Hello everybody, it's me, Apo Willow. Lately I wanted to make some videos, of course, for the channel. I don't know if you guys noticed, which you definitely didn't, but because there's no one to see, but I made a short about an SMP called Hello SMP. Today's not the day about it. You guys are gonna get to know much more about that, but currently, uh, just forget about it. Just forget that I made something like that. You guys are gonna get to know much more information about that very soon. But until then, I gotta make some content. I'm bored. Okay, I gotta make some content, and this is what we're doing today. A tier list, as you can see, of all the mob vote mobs that are out there. So yeah, I'm. This is gonna be interesting. Because I actually really like the mob vote mobs, and I actually want really like all of them to be in the game. Well, we have a few exceptions here, but other than that, it's alright. Other than that, I actually don't mind the other creatures to be added to Minecraft. So, let's just stop talking and let's get right to the tier list. But before that, please subscribe, like the video. It's just a reminder. Like it's not gonna do anything to subscribe to a small YouTube channel. You're gonna forget about it like 2 days. Just do me a favor. Now, let's get right to the tier list. We're gonna start off with the LA.
Tiny Agnes, where are you? Hello, fellow music fan. You're my only friend now that Tiny Agnes is gone. Here, take my last cookie. You deserve it. Typical.
LA is actually a really good mob, and it's been added actually to Minecraft, so we get to see the full potential of LA. You know, there's stuff like LA duplicating and the whole stuff that they can carry stuff for you and then pick up stuff and then bring them over to other places. When they first initially released the LA in snapshots, I actually thought that they were going to remove the feature of note blocks and stuff. Because if I remember correctly, which I'm not sure if I do, but I don't think it came with the note block feature. I'm not gonna check while I'm editing this video. I'm way too lazy to bother with that. But yeah, so I really thought that they were gonna remove that feature, but they didn't, and it's in, and it became a whole lot better. It became a whole lot better thing. Now we have the LA. The LA is a great mob, but in general, I think the LA is an A tier mob because originally I voted for the Copper Golem, and the LA was nice, and I honestly was fine with the LA winning. But you see, we already had hoppers, and honestly, I didn't really like not a lot of people were just gonna bother with the whole changing, because like if you updated from a version where like let's say you're in like older version 1.17, let's say like 1.18, let's say, and you update to 1.19 with the LA in it, like some people still have like those item separators and those item the whole redstone complex shit, so it didn't really stop them from building more of those. I mean, of course the LA did help with redstone with the whole note block ability of throwing the items at the note block and stuff, but yeah, I just think hoppers are better, No? Just me? Alright. But this mob is still amazing. I think it's a high B or like a low A. We'll go for a low A. Copper Golem. So, I think Copper Golem is going to be great. Like, I think the Copper Golem would be great. And now, yeah, this is just my opinion, so don't get angry at me. But you see, like, in my opinion, a button randomizer would be much better than a block in the form of a mob. No, because here, like, get me. Like, this also, like, so many, like, this was also a statue. This was a living statue. Like, how can you not find that interesting? Like, that would oxidize over time and then become a statue. You could just transform it, like, you just build it like a normal iron golem. It was small, and you see, The Badgerman. I think we all know who the Badgerman is. But before he started leaking, like when he first started leaking, he leaked the mob vote, and we saw the copper golem. I was like really surprised, and I was like, oh, copper golem. Well, that's interesting. And I was thinking of like a big mob similar to the Iron Golem actually, and when we got this small thing, I was really surprised. Yeah, so I guess we'll go with Copper Golem being a high A. I think like it's higher than an LA because for me, okay, like LA might be higher. I get that how the LA is for you, like let's say is higher than Copper Golem, but I just think that a randomizer and a living statue that you can they can wax to keep him alive, or they can use your axe to keep him, like bring him back to life. It sounds a lot more interesting to me. There's a lot more interaction going on there between the player and the mob, so I think it's just a lot more interesting, but, you know, whatever. The Glare, my goodness, the Glare is the joke mob of that mob vote, considering the fact that they already changed you know how the light system works and how mobs spawn. Considering the fact that they already changed that, we didn't really need this mob. I think if they added this mob to like a version before the, like especially like with the caves and cliffs like part 1 1.17, I think it would have been a lot better, because the lightning change, not the lightning, sorry, the mob spawn changes was added in the 1.18. So I think that the glare would have actually got into Minecraft if it was 1.17, but that didn't really happen. So yeah, I think it's all right. I guess we'll just put the glare in. Honestly, we'll put him we'll put the glare to C. Glow squid. Now some people are gonna really hate me for this. And no, I did not vote for the glow squid. I voted for the isolager, like most people did. But so with so you see with the glow squid, I actually really liked the glow squid at the time. Why? Because in my opinion, well, and most people won't actually agree with me on this, because I understand why they won't. Um, but you see, I actually really think that more ambient mobs that don't do a lot in Minecraft is good. Like polar bears, foxes, like rabbits, just in general mobs that just add more ambience. Because you see, Minecraft is missing that ambience. I think that Minecraft has a lot of ambience, but Minecraft is still lacking, especially with the sound, and that's a completely different topic. But I'm just gonna say I think Minecraft needs more music and just in general sound ambience. But I'm gonna switch the topic because we're getting out of topic. But I think Minecraft just should, if it means that like it's a separate mob, go for it. Minecraft just needs like more ambience, and honestly, brings more attention to squids. Most people forget squids exist in Minecraft. But yeah, this is just my opinion, and I don't think it's that great of a mob, but honestly, it revolutionized science for me. Isolager. You see, I played Minecraft Dungeons, so I know what kind of mob this is. And honestly, this mob sometimes drops a wand, so maybe they could have also added that into the game, which means more weapons. I was honestly looking forward to that. And I just think that the Isolager is just a nice addition to the Illager family, because there isn't a lot of Illagers. I mean, I can count them with my fingers. Evoker, Vindicator, Pillager, and what else? Illusioner? Illusioner fans? Are there any Illusioner fans out there? Like, come on guys, be real with yourselves. And also, it would have improved the mountains, as they would spawn on the mountains. Mountains are lacking in content just as well as literally every biome in Minecraft. But yeah, I think the isologers would have helped with that, and well, they're not. But I think they're a very good A. I think they're above an LA, like lower than actually I think like it's higher than a copper golem. I really do think it's higher than a copper golem because it's part of the illager family. Now I do know that copper golems are part of the copper golem family, but I just think like the possibility of getting a new weapon, which is literally a wand of ice, would have been nice. Moobloom. I think Mooblooms are like so in every mob vote, I have like my favorite that I want, my favorite to win. And then there's like, oh, well, if my favorite doesn't win, then there's like a second choice that I want the second choice to win. And Moobloom, back then, was my second choice. I really wanted the Moobloom to win, so they could add more to the flower forests in the overworld. Because honestly, flower forests are lacking. Okay, yeah, they have flowers, but other than that, bees. Are we really gonna mention bees here? Come on. Like, I get it. I think also it would have increased the interactiveness of the game because then bees would interact with Mooblooms. And so that would have been nice. I want to see more mobs interacting with each other. That's just what it is. But sadly, they did not get added. And yeah, and I think Mooblooms could have been a very nice addition to Minecraft, considering the fact that mushrooms exist. Yes. But I don't know how that would fit into the lore, considering that it's literally a flower made of. I mean, not flower. What? I meant to say a cow made of flowers. God. But yeah, I think this is like a high B. Like, I think this would have been better than a glow squid. But yeah. Rascals! My boy. I voted for them, yes. And I actually really would like to see the Rascals in Minecraft. I just really like the hide and seek feature. Like, don't you want a Minecraft mob that plays hide and seek with you? No, just me? I think that'd be really nice. And he rewards you. And he rewards you afterwards. Isn't that like fun? Isn't that fun? Like, I think that'd be amazing. S tier. S tier for me. I just think that they're an S tier. Okay, so the monster of the depths of the ocean. Now, this is also another S tier for me. Why? Because there's so many potential for this creature. The oceans are lacking, just as well as everywhere. Like whenever Minecraft does an overhaul for a place, like a biome or a like a dimension, it's always lacking, except for the Nether. The Nether update was fulfilling. Okay, it's the best it could have ever been, and I think the Nether dimension is great. I really just think they could have added some stuff to the Soul Sand Valley, because other than being a a dead zone, literally, there's not much else in that biome. This is a tier list about mob votes and mob votes only. So I think that the monster of the ocean depths would be very cool. I forgot the name of it, the one they said that the original, mob vote. I completely forgot about the name. But yeah. So yeah. All right. Sniffer.
Tiny Agnes, did you teach chickens how to lay eggs underwater?
Not yet.
Sniffer, it's the latest mob that was added from the mob vote. And honestly, Sniffers are amazing. 2 new plants. I mean, 2 isn't a lot, but it's better than nothing. And they're actually very cool looking. Torch flowers and pitcher pods. Or pitcher plant? Pitcher pod? I forgot the name. God, I'm forgetting everything. What is this, dementia? Okay. Okay. But in all seriousness, I love the Sniffer, and yeah, the Sniffer, I just wish the torch flower emitted light, even if it wasn't a lot, I would have liked to decorate my cave with some, lighting with the flowers. Like I could just plant a flower and it would light up the cave. Wouldn't that be sick? But whatever. I like the sniffer. It's honestly like an A for me, but I don't know where to put it. It's like, um, I think it'll be like a high B or like that. Because like you see with the sniffer, its like only purpose is decorative, where the allay has like redstone use. And also the allay has so much lore. Okay, yeah, this guy is a dinosaur, but this guy was the reason an entire mob in Minecraft was changed. Like the entire mob's, model was changed, and the lore is just amazing. So this mob is superior in my opinion. Okay, so this guy, I have my reasons. He looks punchable. He looks like a punching bag in my eyes. In my eyes, like apparently he hides underground. He comes up to just literally take a chunk out of you, like a hump, and then he's just gonna go down again. And apparently, if you like, you can tame one. I don't remember. And then you can use it. You can. Oh yeah, you can feed it enchantments. How the hell would that work? Okay, can you just explain to me how an animal that digs underground comes up? You can feed it enchantments. I mean, okay, but it's just replaced by the grinder at 1.14. You can see how much ideas that the devs ran out, considering the fact that like there were by the initial. What the hell? Is that just me? Nobody hear that noise? Oh, damn. All right. But yeah. In my opinion, like like you see, like again, we can see a pattern here. A block replaces a mob, with the allay being a hopper, and with this mob being a grinder. Okay, the grinder was added later on, but still. And also, the grinder works a lot better. This isn't like this mob attacks you. The grinder doesn't. The grinder literally has a whole villager trading system to it, actually. But this mob gets a D for D. We're gonna move on to my friend, the Tough Golem. Now, you can tell Mojang wanted to add golems, more golems to Minecraft. Well, they failed. The Tough Golem mob, I think, in my opinion, is like I'm gonna put it in D, but like it started to win me over, like after the whole mob vote.
I think it's both. You never know with contemporary pieces. It's alive! Oh!
Because like I mean, don't you like, okay, like the idea of like compared, like the mob compared to the rascal and the sniffer, it's just like it can't do anything. It's way too useless. That's literally all I could say about it. Like it's just not as good as the other mobs that was presented there. But the tough golem, I think on its own, it's a great idea. Like it's basically a walking item frame, and I think if there was like ways where you could plan out where it's gonna walk, uh, like those galleries, not galleries, as in like where people dress up and then walk on like a table. I have no idea. I'm not an educated fellow, as you could say, but you could do something like that. You could maybe have like an item, like a very expensive, like enchanted netherite sword, and you could just have your tough golem bring it to the I don't know, the like I said, the table, not the table, but whatever the thing it's called. What do you have a show on? I completely forgot. Well, you get what I mean. You could just make like a district where tough golems are just walking by. They have an item, and you could just present it to your friends, and I think that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, this mob is more useless than my fucking glare. So yeah. All right. Now the Inferno. I think it was called the Inferno, right? The Inferno, or was it not? I don't remember the name. Okay, it's just another mob for the. It's just another mob for the Nether Fortress. And at that time, the Nether update wasn't released, so honestly, this mob could have added some, more, more gameplay to it, honestly. But you see, this would have really actually this could have caused an impact on the 1.16 speedrun. So you see, 1.16 was like an era for speedrunners because 1.16 just revolutionized speedrunning. Like they just improved so much on it. They made it so much faster than the other updates. So this mob, because apparently this mob guarded the spawners and just the Nether Fortress. It was just a stronger blaze that had shield protecting him, and I think it would have made what's the word? It would have made the Nether Fortress part getting blaze rods a lot harder. But I think it would also make it more interesting. Yes, it would have slowed down the speedrunners, but I think that in the moment you get to the spawner, like in a speedrun, let's say, all you do is just either wait or run to another blaze spawner if they're close and just keep killing them, running back and forth. But if there was, I don't know, a mob with 4 shields literally surrounding him so it protects him, guarding those spawners, I think it would have been a lot more interesting. But that's just my opinion. Maybe this mob could have dropped a crown or a special shield. Because I don't know, the head of the mob looks like a crown. I don't know. I think it would have been cool. I think maybe like if you this could have been like a big mini boss where if you defeated it, you would get like a crown, which would make it so blazes no longer attack you. Perhaps. Maybe maybe by like if you want to balance it, you could have made it so like if you attack the blaze, then blazes would attack you, but as long as you don't attack them, they don't attack you. Because I know that feeling, just like building blocks over the lava lake while you get sniped by, I don't know, a blaze. I know that feeling. This mob goes to I think like B. Yeah, like right there. I think it goes there. And yeah, that's the end of the tier list, everyone. I hope you liked it. And oh, Phantom.